right. So, in accordance with ancient tradition, we must all roll a dice to determine how fucked you guys are this session.
Oh, God.
D12,
boy.
right?
It is a d12, yes.
Hey.
Eh.
I need to find where the table is. Did I move it?
If I remember right, the 7's bad. The 5's probably bad.
Is it here? No.
Unless he changes it up every other session.
Yeah, I'll just randomly decide.
Oh, you fiend.
Oh, let's see. There it is. Okay, let's see. So, I need to roll a d12 as well.
Yeah. By the way, screen's black. Is it black for anyone else, or is it just me?
Just you.
I see your thing.
Just you.
Yeah, I see the thing.
Not yet. It's black for me.
It shouldn't be.
What's the title? It just says The Unsung City with it.
It's black for me.
Let me refresh.
Dynamic lighting is off, so it should just be normal. Let's see. So.
Okay, there it goes. Had to refresh.
Yep, had to refresh.
7 is 2 bad boy points. Ooh.
And
That's 2? That's lame.
yep.
Damn.
8 is 1 good boy point.
Woohoo.
5 is 1 bad
Be right
boy
back.
point.
Mm-hmm.
11 is 2 good boy points.
Hey.
Oh my god, we get 4 then.
Nice.
Another 11 is another one, so that's 5 total so far.
And then the 6 and the 1, your grumpy dad.
6 is a bad boy point, and a 1 is a bad boy point. So it's 5 and 5.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Shamrock, are you able to see again?
Yep, we're good.
All right, cool. So, in accordance with ancient tradition, we shall all mute while the intro plays. True lies, cats' cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, fallen eye, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone. And we are back.
Sorry about that. I didn't hear the sound and I didn't know what was going on.
Good. Sorry.
How dare you?
The ritual's ruined.
We're all gonna die now.
I never hear the theme sung anymore.
What? Why?
I have music turned down very low.
Why?
Because audio processing go.
Turns a toaster into that monstrosity of a computer.
Right. So,
Well, yeah.
okay. Quiet. Last time in the Unsung City, our brave heroes attempted a desperate jailbreak, disguising themselves as a moving company, as a delivery company. They made their way into the center of the police station, where they were able to extract Annabeth and Kimiko from their cells. However, it was not without some complications. They had to use magic to put the two police guards to sleep, and two of them ended up dying in the escape. They made away good, and now we return to the Unsung City. So, some things have happened. So let's just go right into the Lucianos. And what? There it is. Okay, cool. So, you guys would not be around the table. You would likely be down here somewhere. So, move you to the token layer. So, you guys have returned with, I'm going to move these to the side. You've returned to the Luciano estate. I don't know why I put Maria in the middle of a statue. My apologies.
I'm just on a statue.
I mean, that statuesque figure.
That's true. So you guys have returned to the Luciano estate. It's a bit tense in the car on the way back. I can only assume.
Yeah.
Maria had a great time.
Well, I'm glad someone did.
Yeah. You dropped them off, and then you guys went off to like convalesce. But you guys were called back the next day.
Oh, it's a day later. Okay.
Yeah, this is next day. Kimiko and Annabeth are, as usual, sitting at the table. There's quite a few mob individuals. I'm probably just going to move them up the table. Who are currently debating what's going to happen now. A servant steps in ahead of you and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, they're here." "Oh, excellent. Send them in." And you guys come in. And Vanessa says, "Welcome, welcome." And Rin, actually, before this whole thing goes down, before you get there, your friend shows up and says, "Hey, I need. I know that you're going to go into a meeting, but I actually need you. There's something's gone on with your sister."
All right.
So, yeah, Kimiko wouldn't be either because she's your sister. Haha. Foolish me. Yeah. Something's gone on with your sister. I can read my own notes. Something's gone on with your sister, and we need to go.
So Rin is not here. Is that what we're hearing?
Rin's being
We'll-
pulled away.
Give me the gist.
Let's walk.
All right.
As they walk off, and he's talking about how something's gone down with he says a Japanese word, but you guys get the sense he's talking about the head of the local Yakuza.
Mm-hmm.
And it devolves into Japanese as the two of you walk off.
All right.
Cool. So let's handle this scene. Why is there a candelabra here? Why is there a random candelabra here?
Don't ask questions. Might have been from the jail.
Yeah, she just stole a candelabra from the jail.
Listen, you stab a police and then you just take a candle. It's just what you do.
That's what you do. All right, so Vanessa is sitting there, and she looks like she's been through the ringer.
I would expect, and I have to refresh because it's black.
Cool.
Well, you're gone, so.
You're gone.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I could put you on the map just so you can see what's going on.
With us in spirit.
With us in spirit, if not in name.
And still the candelabra's moving.
Yeah, there it goes.
This fucking Beauty and the Beast here, just.
This candelabra is cursed, and I'm just gonna leave it alone.
And make candelabra.
As a matter of fact, Guy, you go to candelabra prison. Alright, cool. Candelabra's gone. We're gonna replace it with a new one. There we go. Everything's good. We're all fine here. So, she says, normally I'd offer you a place at the table, but things are a bit tense right now.
Can you only imagine why?
For those of us who don't know, why is that?
So, and believe me, when I say I have the greatest gratitude towards you for saving Annabeth. So, and I hold you all in the greatest respect. Keep that in mind as I say this next bit. What the fuck were you thinking? As she grabs the plates in front of her and shoves them off against the wall where they shatter and crash. She stands up so fast that the seat under her slides backwards and tips over, and the end of it does actually, like the large longhorn antlers on the back of her seat actually do end up very precipitously close to the fireplace behind her. She standing there leaning against the end of the table, glaring at you like she can burn a hole into your heads just by will alone.
I believe you'd want to talk to our missing member here.
Yeah, the rest of us didn't spill blood.
No. I just ordered a firebombing of a police station. You think I give a fuck what happens to the cops? No. What's going on here is that you... I'm starting to get the voice in. Is that you used fucking magic in the police station. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know at least some of you claim to be licensed.
Oh, shit.
So you must know the rules. Using magic to commit a crime is a felony. By the way, if I'm shouting too much, just let me know and I'll cool it down a little bit. Or I'll move away from the mic.
Isn't murder also a felony? Wait a minute.
Breaking some criminals out of prison also a felony. Just
Yeah, no, there's a difference. There's a difference. If it was just a regular murder, that'd be fine. I could bribe my way out of that. You used magic to commit a crime. That brings down the MCD. And I don't need that on my head on top of this fucking inspector from the Birds. You know that Birds is the new street lingo for the inspectors from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Now I got 2 government agencies down in this fucking town? No, I can't have that. Now, which one of yous used magic?
Edwin is hiding behind someone.
I'll come clean. I used magic, but in my
I
defense,
also-
everything was going to shit.
Everything was going to shit. I also used magic. like if we're going in on this.
So all is except to Shamrock.
Well, I was there,
Let me
so
go.
no, I didn't. But
Okay,
Thank God.
well, small mercies. Now listen. What were you thinking? Did you think I gave you everything you needed? Gave you disguises. There was some explosives there, guns. You could have just shot them. I mean, hell, if killing them was probably the best thing you could have done. If you'd killed them all, at least there wouldn't have been any witnesses. But no, you left a bunch of fucking drunks there.
It seemed rude to kill them. I
So it wasn't rude to kill a bunch of cops, but it was rude to kill a bunch of drunks.
I didn't kill any cops.
Didn't matter. You were on the team that did it. Now, here's what's going on. I got rumor coming down the pipeline that the fucking head of the regional task force, that's this fourth of the U.S., is coming down personally with a team of 24 squads, 24 officers, to come here. Sorry, two half dozen, so a dozen officers to figure out what's going on with these crimes. You don't know why? Because two high profile criminals, I forgot the word criminals for a second, two high profile criminals came down here, were broken out, and magic was used, and 2 cops were killed in the precinct that no one knows who they were. If that doesn't smell like disguised magic, I don't know what is. But I can tell you that these fine gentlemen here, as she gestures to the representatives of the various mob families that are there, are not happy with me right now. And if I had balls, they'd be on the grill right now, because I can tell you right now that the heads of the family are also not happy with me. And I'm not even the head of the family. I'm just holding the seat down. I'm in some hot water here. I'm sure you can understand. She starts... And Leslie, stands up and walks over, and he's like, hey, calm down. Come on. Think of your blood pressure. She takes a couple deep breaths and says, all right. So, here's the issue, as it sits. I can't afford to have you. I can't bring this kind of heat down. If it was just killing 2 cops, I could smooth that over maybe. But using magic in the commission of a crime, plus the murder, inside the precinct, plus breaking out Annabeth, and this fucking Jap, I can't do it all. I don't have the pull for that, especially not now. It's not like the old days. So, it's good that no one knows that you're associated with Luciano's, because I'm cutting ties. That's it. Maria, it's been great, but I need you to get the fuck out of my town, go back to New York, and tell your daddy I can't send someone more competent.
No, you were supposed to tell my dad that I could handle myself on my own.
Well, obviously you can't, honey. It's the first
I
thing
got them the fuck out of jail. Who cares about anything? God.
Listen, I know back in New York, you're some big shit. But down here in Chicago, you're just a Goyle. And right now, you're a Goyle who used magic to commit a crime. I don't care if you got out scot-free. It's great that Annabeth got loose. But, we could have eventually, gotten her bail or something. We just didn't want to do that because trade suffer in the meantime. However, personally, if I had my choice, I'd go back in time and tell you to leave her there. No offense. None taken. So, Edwin, I can see you over there.
Yes. Yes.
Shamrock just take a step to the side.
He like stumbles when you do that a little bit.
I don't think it's gonna work out. But if we ever need anyone to look up stuff again, I'll let you know. The two of you, as she motions with her chin to Frederick informally, need to get the fuck out of my city. Shamrock, you're good to stay. You didn't use any magic, no one knows you were there. But anyone else who might have used magic needs to get the fuck out of my city and get away from me.
Well, if that's the way things are going,
Are we still getting
then
paid?
respectfully, I'd like to say that all the preparation for the encounter was shit, and you should have made it clearer in certain terms with a group of people you hired that you know use magic to not, I don't know, use the things that they have at hand.
I figured that you guys were smart enough to know that the law that using magic in the commission of crime is a felony.
We were already breaking so many laws. How many am I supposed to consider?
There's a difference. There's a difference, hon. If you, if all
That
you had
fucking
done,
lie, there's a difference.
if all you had
All
done,
the character say something real quick. I don't understand how using magic is the worst thing that we did. We killed 2 cops in a police station.
Very,
And we were
It's more because it brings the heat.
people
it brings
out.
more heat down from another government
it's
organization.
which government organization you bring down. If
It's
It's
basically
that's-
the difference between it being like nothing or like just like a hit versus like domestic terrorism.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a scale. One is like the cops tighten down and you bribe some more police captains and shit, and it's done.
The other is you're dealing
that's-
with the
that's-
FBI and
yeah,
other shit.
Now
and-
you're calling in the fucking CIA.
I mean, I think that would have happened if the 2 cops got murdered anyways. You can't just like bribe a police captain to have 2 dead cops,
It would have no.
here, right? Like
She could bribe it away eventually. But MCD, she doesn't have any fingers in their pocket. No one's on the take under the MCD. Half the city's on the take in the police force. More than half the police force, in fact, depending upon whose family you're bribing from. However, that's canon, by the way. There was a ton of corruption in Chicago during Prohibition. However, no one in the MCD is in anyone's pocket right now, so it's hard to make stuff disappear. And Vanessa's saying, out of character, she's saying, I'm in too shaky of a position to cover for you anymore.
no, I understood that part. I just didn't understand why the magic part was the bad part. Because I'm sitting here thinking like 2 cops being killed, that's going to be like a national issue, right? Like,
yeah, well, it was already going to be bad enough.
Oh yeah.
In my mind, as a person living in the real world, I'm thinking like if 2 cops get murdered, like every fucking cop in the country is going to be looking for you at that point.
Oh yeah.
You're going to be in so much shit that like
But
it doesn't fucking matter who you bribe, right? Like
That's
it
the
doesn't matter
difference.
at that point.
It's 2 cop killers. It's a cop killer on the loose.
Not a
versus
fucking terrorist.
magic cop killer on the loose.
Magic cop kill.
Not only is it a magic cop killer,
Yes.
but it's a group of magic cop killers.
That's fair. All
I'd
right.
watch that.
Group
mean-
of cop killers?
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Is that one of the Harry Potter movies?
I mean, that's basically like Magical Godfather.
Yeah.
All right.
So Vanessa's
That was
saying, listen,
my confusion. I'm
yeah,
good.
Vanessa, like, no, you're right. It would still probably be very bad. But Vanessa's saying, I can't shield you, and if I can't shield you, I don't want to be associated with you.
Got it.
Because I don't want the cops coming and knocking on my door.
Yep, I got it.
The cops may or may not know it's you, but they're gonna be going on a witch hunt. Not the cops, the MSCD. So that's why she's saying, so, back in character. To answer your question, the Lucianos are family of their word, as you all know. I will be paying you the 1,000 gold that I promised. However, this is the last time we have any business. Shamrock, you are allowed. We can continue working.
If it's all the same, I'm gonna stick with the kid.
Very well.
Okay.
That's as it may be. But I can't afford to be associated with you anymore.
I'll be fine. I'm a big boy. I can get by on my own.
Very well. If you ever want to distance yourself from them, come back and we could talk again.
I think I'll be fine. Thanks.
Annabeth pipes in at this point. My services are still open.
Barby.
I don't know any
There,
to anyone.
Barby, still on me on that one.
And by the way, where's Nadia? I found that sort of thing she wanted.
Haven't seen her since the Underdark.
Things got a bit complicated. Yeah, suffice to say that she's no longer associated with us.
Seems to be a lot of that going around. Anyway, if you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
You got it, Annabeth.
She sits back in her chair. I mean, as far as she's concerned, you know, you guys have done her a solid. And she's an arms dealer.
Two, actually.
She's not aligned with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
She just, you know, if you got money, she got the goods. I mean, Vanessa did her a favor, and so she's friends with Vanessa. You know, they have good relations, but she's not a Luciano. So she's saying, like, even if they're cutting you off, if you need anything, you can talk to me.
All right.
And yes, for those of you paying attention, she made a very fine point to say this in front of all of these other mob representatives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was as much a show as it was a tell.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, that said, I'm sorry. Before we just bounce out, was there anything anyone else wanted to say?
Edwin is just kind of gonna sit there for a second and like slowly get very, very, very sad, and then like head hanging, he's gonna walk out of the room.
Hey,
Baby.
Edwin. Looking for a job?
Maybe. I
Come
can
on down.
only pick at the library again.
Oh.
Well, when you get a moment, come on down to Clover and Shamrock PI. We'll talk. Have a drink.
All right, Edwin will hear that, and he won't give any acknowledgement of like yes or no. He'll just like kind of look at you and then look away and then continue walking away again.
Oh.
It's like
I'd like to
puppy.
cast. Oh, sorry. You keep going.
No, just come. It's just like a kick puppy. So sad. But yeah.
I'd like to cast Minor Illusion to make it look like I set a fire at the end of the table and then storm out.
Oh my god.
Sure. Okay,
That's
so we got two.
Oh, dang. Well, I think you do want a drink.
First is fucking fuming. You have never seen him this angry in your goddamn. He is just going to frog march out of the room, jaw clenched, just.
Oh god. Well, what about you, Donnie?
All right.
Yeah, let's head out.
Cool.
There's not much. I mean, what are we gonna do? Burn the bridge further?
Maybe not a good idea, but
So,
Yeah.
Sabrine's not there. I assume you guys offered to take Maria and Edwin back to your place?
I mean, I gave Edwin the name, and I figured Maria would probably turn up at some point. Just, hey,
Edwin-
you guys try to leave me in the lurch.
Edwin will probably just wander around aimlessly for a little while, and then go back to his place and think about calling his mom. And and then he'll probably stop and grab a couple books from the library, and then he'll head to Shamrock's place. not anything useful, not any books that are useful, just some of his favorites, and then he'll head over there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maria, what are you doing?
Maria is like angry crying right now. She, like her makeup is like running down her face. And she like as the other people come out, she's like wiping the tears from her eyes, and she's like, "All right, so you guys are a riot." That was fucked up.
I
I
wouldn't say it's
thought
worth
what you
been
did
through.
was, I thought it was fucking cool as shit.
We were fine. And
All right, so possibly my last night in the city. Who's taking me out? Anyone? You gonna show me the nightlife?
Oh no. Is this where we get to
If
see
you think
Fritz dance?
if you think that fucking Vanessa goddamn Luciano is going to be able to kick my ass out of her city,
Oh.
this girl's sling an arm around her shoulder and immediately just like give formerly in Shamrock a look that's just like, you know where I'll be. He's gonna take her to the fucking icebox, baby.
Oh
boy.
So let's put Edwin here. And Maria. Copy Edwin. You and Maria. We're going to the ice house.
All right.
So, boom. Let's make Maria not a giant.
She kind of
she's an oval.
Yeah, I can't seem to make her snap to the grid for some reason.
And what about Rin?
I think.
What?
Jeffrey, you stretched her out. Oh, there she
No, I
is.
can't-
There's the
I
Dane.
can't make it work. There we go.
Oh,
no.
God, Jeffrey.
Okay, so
you.
Who using large? Who did it?
one square. There we go. That's good.
Little.
Like E505.
Okay, so you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Just the two of you. So, Dice House is got a performance going on stage. Tell me, Fritz, who's performing tonight?
Oh God.
Pony up.
Just for the fuck of it, TM. I'm gonna say. Let me look at. God, there's too many of them. There's too many of them. There's too many girls. Too many people in general. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Dutch and Everest doing their routine TM.
Okay. That's a big Dutch.
That's
That's what she deserves. Yeah.
Oh god.
Why don't you just give you control of all these NPCs?
You really said, hey, make me a cast of characters, and I said, oh, I'll tell you exactly what they're about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
bet.
so
Good for
Fritz,
you.
where are the two of you sitting? Are you up
Backstage.
You're backstage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys aren't even on stage. You're like back here somewhere.
We're in the green room where the booze and the drugs are.
Fuck yeah.
Where the special patrons get taken.
So, ooh, wink, wink. So, Maria, you're, not to put too fine a point on it, a bit of a mess right
Yeah.
now. But that's fine because, you know enough to, touch up your makeup quickly, and, no one's the wiser, except for a bit of puffiness around your eyes. And of course, Fritz is probably good enough to realize, but is probably choosing not to say. So Fritz, you come in, and Mama is busy getting all of the girls, it's the usual backstage, on a show night, where everyone's running around at cross purposes, and Mama's shouting at everyone to do God knows what, any number of things all at the same time. She's trying to rush around and get the girls ready, and at the same time, where's Tucker? He was supposed to be here. Where is he? Virginia pipes in. He said he was going out with the boys. Fritz. Mama sees you and says, Fritzy, I don't have time for one of your flings. If you're gonna use one of the rooms, you're gonna have to go somewhere else tonight.
Not like that. I really was just, sort of here to. Looks at her, lifts an eyebrow.
I can be if that's what you need.
Fritz?
Yeah.
Maria has said she can be. That's up to you at this point.
What? Who do you need a fill-in for?
Well, if Dimples doesn't get his sweet ass back here soon, we're gonna need someone to fill in his act. And don't get me wrong, but I mean, he does a different thing than you do.
Yeah, no, I can skedaddle. I really was just here to have a nice night, but if you guys are having a bit of a crisis, understandable.
Just take up your dressing room and don't take up any of the special rooms.
Okay. Understandable. If you need me to kick Tuck's ass, I will.
Right. No, Betty, no! As you hear a crash off in the distance. I'll be back. And Mama runs off.
Usually she's a lot, more welcoming, but apparently everyone's having a bad day.
What was that about? Did you used to work here or something?
Yeah, current place of employ. Got raised in the circuit, never left. It's a fun job. A lot more fun than, I almost had a lot more fun than killing cops, but with the amount of times they've come in and tried and bust this place,
No, killing cops is the most fun.
so
No, Maria probably would have at least once.
So, despite the lack of company tonight, pick your poison. We got a lot of good shit in the back. Even if we can't take up one of the rooms, I can still take shit from the rooms while she's not looking.
All right, you want to do shots?
Yeah, sure. Booze. I know we've got fucking mimes hitting opium pipe.
Fritz, there's something new in one of the rooms you haven't seen before.
Woo?
It's sitting next to a glass pipe. It looks like blue crystals.
That seems like it would be a fun mistake. That seems like it'd be a fun mistake.
Could be.
See, I know, world's your oyster.
There's also the usual cocaine, LSD, the usual shit.
Gives her a bow, gestures at the room.
Well, for starters, let's start off with just a little bit of. You got whiskey here?
Yeah, we got whiskey here.
We'll see how we're feeling at the end of the night.
Pours her a glass. The full glass, not a shot.
Oh, yeah. Well, cheers to my last night of freedom. And I downed the entire thing.
Oh, Maria, I know that you said you were a bad girl, but, like, how bad? You said you went to parties, but did you drink at those parties?
Yes.
Okay, so probably not going to immediately, like, cough like a chump.
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
He starts to do a cheers, but then you fucking shoot a whole glass of whiskey and he's like, oh fuck, has to catch up.
Fritz, I don't think you're that heavy of a drinker.
Nah, I do drugs.
So
I do drugs and have sex. I'm not gonna shoot it, I'm just gonna take a big sip.
Okay, cool.
So, not from Chicago.
You are not from Chicago, or I'm not from Chicago?
I mean, both, I'm assuming. The accent's familiar.
I'm from New York.
Yep, same. And, what family?
The Romano family.
Does that name mean anything to me?
Probably. The Romanos are basically the New York equivalent of the Lucianos.
Okay.
They handle a lot of the booze smuggling and illegal imports.
Okay, so they're not one of the two, in parentheses, two New York families I need to be worried about.
No, you never really had much other than, members of that family might come into the club.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, Romanos are chill. They're... Yep. New York scene. That's a thing. And you're cool with going back to that shit.
I mean, I'm putting off calling my dad for as long as I can. He wants me to get married and be taken care of. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to go back and marry fucking Vincent Martello. Already, I don't know his fucking last name.
Honestly, you shouldn't have to learn it. That's some bull.
His last name.
You know, I mean, nothing's stopping you from staying. Just saying.
I mean, I don't know how I'd get my family to agree to it, you know? It's always been, I've kind of been sort of a daddy's girl type of thing. And this is like my first time ever out of the city. And of course I would fuck it up. But I didn't think I fucked it up. I thought I did really well. And I was going to call him, and he was going to tell me that I'd be fine, and I could go back, and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. God.
In all fairness, I really don't think we did that bad of a job.
I don't think we did either. I thought we did exactly what we were supposed to be doing.
I mean, it is a little bit natural to be jumpy when the patriarch, your family's been murdered, but still, I mean, that's half the goddamn families in the city at this point. Pours her another glass.
I'm gonna take a big sip of this one, but I'm not gonna shoot it like the last time.
So there's some type of deal you, I don't know, make your own in Chicago and then fucking what? You go back and don't have to do it?
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
I mean, why even fucking make you leave New York in the first place then? Could have just proven yourself out there.
Exactly. I don't need all the backup of my family all the fucking time. I could be here, and I could make it here. What about you? What are you going to be doing now that you're not working with the Lucianos?
You know, I was really only with the Lucianos because they told me that they'd keep an eye on this dump. But I guess I'll just go back to full-time being the only person keeping an eye on this dump, and if any of them try to show their ugly mugs around the place, I'll fucking blast them off.
All right, well, mind if I tag along?
I don't see why not, actually. You know, maybe even without the Lucianos. I don't know. Getting your name out here, putting your name on a place like this. I mean, obviously the good shit passes through here. I don't see why we couldn't tag team your crowning achievement. Nobody needs to know that the Lucianos don't have their fingers in this place.
Exactly. I like what you're saying. I'm going to stick my hand out to shake.
He's also gonna stick his hand out to shake, but is giving you just like a very, very strong once-over. Just like head all the way down, all the way back up.
Honestly, I think you're the smartest fucking person I met here. And you can tell everyone I said that, all right? It's Vanessa. She says we can't use magic. Why would you send in a sorceress then, right?
God, I mean, fucking send in the group of illegal magic users that you hired to do a hit. Fucking stupid, dumb bullshit. But also, if you really want to get a, leg up on the whole dad challenge, seems like Sham's not too mad, so if there's any more backup you'd need out here, looks like everybody's planning on sticking together. Get yourself your own little team underneath you. I would not mind working for you, Miss Romano.
All right. Maybe tomorrow you can give me a proper introduction.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, but with your personality, I think that you'd probably get along pretty good with all the girls.
None taken at all.
Although, I'd watch out for Boots. She does bite.
Well, now I'm extra interested, so.
Well, sometimes the biting costs extra. Clink, clink of glass. Welcome to Chicago.
Glad to be here.
All right, so we're gonna stop that for a little bit, and we're gonna go to Shamrock and Clover Detective Agency.
Ooh,
So, Shamrock.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Edwin is wandering in a few hours after all of this happened. It's probably pretty late at this point that he gets here, so I don't know if he's here for whatever's happening now or not.
Okay, cool. Well, so let's see if I can get some background music going on. Office. Sure, why not? So, Shamrock, you and the others get back, and what's going on with you guys?
Well, I guess back to usual status then. What's a drink?
So there is an envelope on your table.
It wasn't there before. All right, pick up the envelope, inspect it.
Yeah, you're used to like sweeping a room for anything that's new or odd, and you notice an envelope.
All right, I'll carefully pick it up, inspect it, see if there's any markings on it.
It seems to be unadorned. There's no name or address or anything on that, but there is a sticker sealing it closed. A sticker in the shape of a golden heart.
Golden harp. Fucking Annabeth. Bless her heart. As I quickly write down notes, stand by.
Cool.
Alright, I'll open up and see what's inside.
Cool. So, as you open it up, and it says, you recognize this penmanship, the cruelty to the common comma, among many other things. Excuse me. This is definitely. This is 100% definitely.
Words.
Yeah. Sorry. This is definitely Clover's handwriting.
Oh. Well, I furiously pull it open and inspect the contents.
All right, cool. So, inside is a note that says the following. Dear Shamrock, I don't know where this message will find you, and what situation it will find you in. However, the fact that you are being delivered this note means that I have failed in my task. You've probably wondered why our rent is so low compared to everyone else's. Or perhaps not. But if you have, the reason is because I agreed to do a job for one of the local syndicates that own this area of the town. just a bit of detective work, nothing too big. But if you're getting this, that means that I've been gone for several months now, and the contract's about to come due. Hopefully, you won't have to see this, and I'll intercept it as it's coming in for the mail, and you'll be none the wiser. However, in the circumstance that you are reading this, here's what you need to know. I was hired to find the whereabouts of a family heirloom of I said it was the Montello family, I believe, was the ones that were running
Yep.
this? Yes. Of, it was an heirloom of, Eye Patch Montello. His family, once owned a particular ring which belonged to, which proved that they were descendants of the Doge of Venice. And something about claiming some property or something. Not that big of a deal to me, but they were willing to pay well. And, well, I mean, you remember that time we needed repairs on the car, and we're getting this place and everything else. Well, that's where I got the money from.
God damn it, Clover.
So, the Montello should be able to tell you everything you need to know. Or, you can always just, I assume that you've made plenty of money at the detective agency. You're always very good at it. You get your own place if you want.
Hell, Clover.
Don't feel like you have to hold up on my account. I'll be back when I can. Sign, Clover.
Clover's going to slowly but very firmly just push
Shamrock.
it down.
Shamrock's going to.
So I thought it wasn't.
You said
No.
Clover.
You said Clover.
I wish. But Shamrock's going to slowly but firmly just push the envelope and letter onto the desk. Just. Fuck.
What was it?
Hey, Donnie, you know that offer you had about the scroll?
I do indeed.
Well, let's just say he got me first. And it's not good. You may or may not know. Let's just say bit in debt to the I immediately forget the family name.
Montello.
Bit in debt to the Montellos. A lot in debt.
Oh.
Quick version is Clover made some deals to get the rent cheap here, but that required him to find a ring for them, some detective work, or at least should have been. Should be a quick in out case, or at least be able to fucking send me a letter. God damn it! But no. Apparently, wherever this ring is, someone liked it more, and Clover is.
You don't know that he's dead. The letter could have been written at any time.
It was. It was a dead man's letter. Should have intercepted if he's fine, but well, it's not here nor there. Either way, well, one way or another, Montello's probably going to try to get their money out of me.
Fuck, maybe we should leave the city.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure if they're going to follow us or not, but it's a lot of money.
How much?
About $3,000.
Oh, I mean, we could help you with that. I mean, I would, but
Actually, was it $3,000 or $30,000? I don't remember.
It was a lot.
There's a big
and
difference.
The rent jumped by a factor of 10.
Yeah.
I
was
think it went from
3 or 30.
I think it went from like
Yeah, the back pay was enormous price.
back pay was enormous, and I think it was going to be something like $200 or $300 a month.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to an adventurer is pocket change, but
Considering we're no longer on the payroll,
yeah. However, Clover did leave you a couple clues. He mentioned Venice, and
Doge of Venice, looking for Eye Patch Montello's heirloom. Rain proven, some descendants.
if you want to track him down, you've got to lead.
Well, I suppose that's something.
Around this time, Edwin's going to come in.
Pleased to see you,
Or-
man.
He's gonna knock on the door and wait. He's gonna politely wait to see if anyone answers.
And
if
Shamrock's
no
going
one-
to.
I was gonna say, if no one answers, he's gonna sit there for like 30 seconds before doing it again.
Shamrock's going to just take the letter and just tuck it into his coat. Door's open.
Do you lock this door?
I mean, we just came in.
It's been. I thought it had been a long
Oh.
time. He's,
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was saying that
Time's
he's
weird.
a couple hours to get here.
Oh.
All right, he'll like crack the door open and peek his head. And, hello, is anybody in here?
No one here but us.
No, I had
No.
a voice recording saying the door is open whenever anyone knocks.
Crazy
It's an
new technology.
anti-security feature.
Keeps the rent low.
Antimatter.
Anti-matter.
Anti. Yeah, so he'll step in and say, "You told me to come here. I didn't have anything else to do, I suppose."
Well, welcome to the club for that.
You guys do realize no one watching the video later will know what the fuck you guys are talking about with antimatter?
Yeah,
Good.
Purely
Eden.
inside joke.
that's perfect.
And that's where it shall stay.
Alright.
The anti-matter joke, they'll try to decipher it for centuries.
One of the greatest.
Our millions of fans.
Our millions of fans.
Adoring fans pouring through the rafters.
All 8 subscribers.
Who we love very much.
Tanuki is still here. He's the best.
Praise be to Tanukis.
Alright, so, Fritz and Formally. We've heard lots about Shamrock, Shamrock's story. But what's the plan with you guys? Or
Is
no,
here?
it isn't here. I'm sorry. It's just Formally.
Homophobes.
Well, Donnie,
mean-
what's the plan?
I mean, fuck, I don't know. I can't go back to where I was.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, I have a former partner whose family might be concerned about the fact that we both disappeared off the face of the earth together. And I don't have answers for... Well, I have one answer for them, but they're probably not going to like it. And I'd rather not get killed. I mean, Chicago was supposed to be a fresh start. I guess we
Well-
mucked that up pretty quick.
Shit happens.
Or you didn't
Was
muck it up.
saying is, no good plan survives first contact. Well, welcome to the contact.
I mean, do you want to stay and... You want to find him, don't you?
I do.
Alright,
Honestly, rent as it is, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep the old place.
it's alright. I I mean, I have a place, and so does Fritz, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about Maria, but I don't know if she knows you that well. But at least for both of us, you know that you could stay with us, and Rin as well, of course. Although, between the two of you, you should be able to get your own place. But, I mean, rent would be very cheap between 3 people, so I guess I'm not going to complain. It is a 1-bedroom, though, so I don't,
Well,
you know.
good news is I don't need a bed. And we'll find something out.
I could get you a really nice chair.
So,
How
Shamrock,
kind.
I assume you're gonna go pack up your stuff.
Yeah, start packing, share a drink with anyone that feels like it, and just...
One's still standing at the door, just so you know. He's standing just inside of the door.
Come in here.
As you
Kind
go
of,
into
oh.
the bedroom, you find a cloth-wrapped bundle and a note on top of it.
Oh, we got Foxy. Right, read the note.
Cool. Let me show to players.
You accidentally copied the second the out of character
Oh.
part.
Oops, I definitely
Whoops.
did. The out of character part. You didn't see anything.
Nothing nothing.
I'll give you a minute to finish reading it. I have 2 things called Rin's note. That's dumb. Okay. Alright, so I assume you finished reading it by now.
God, this thing's dense.
Sorry about that.
Is Rin gone?
You
So,
shall see.
down on the bed in front of you, as you look down from the note, is a cloth-wrapped bundle. Approximately 2 to 3 feet long, and it is wrapped. It's wrapped securely and bound with a string. There appear to be some kind of paper strips on it too. You can't really tell what they're for. Maybe just decoration.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
You find nothing.
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's an Arcana check.
Sure.
Let me double check.
Let me double check that, because I believe you do have to actually. It's
I'll
based
just
on the number of
put that here.
tails. What level of spell are you
Which-
casting it at? Are you casting it at second level? I believe is the first time you can get it.
Detect Magic first level.
At first level, okay, yeah, it shows up as normal.
Mhm.
Huh.
As you unlock more tails, it takes a higher and higher level casting of detection spells to realize it's anything other than a mundane sword.
Well,
So yeah,
peculiar, but
what were we at 3 tails now? So you need like a level 4 detection.
2, I
spell.
believe, or 3. Yeah, 3.
You need
yeah,
like a level
outside
4
my spell range.
Yeah, you need a level 4 detection spell before it even show up as anything.
Mm-hmm. It's a good sword.
Fair enough.
And at full 9 tails, you can't tell even if it's right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
So yeah, there's no magic coming off it.
Well, Beartail Donnie. And he'll take the sword in the hand and the note and walk back to the room.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you open it up or you just take it as is?
I mean, it's said in the note it's the sword. I'm going to take that at face value.
Okay, cool. So you bring the cloth-wrapped bundle in to the living room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Donnie, might want to read this.
Why? Why do you look down?
Times they be a changin'.
Again. Alright, let me read it. He's gonna take the note and take a moment and read it over. Shit, so is she gone? She didn't even say goodbye.
Well, that's really kind of her way now, isn't it?
So what, we get in trouble, we get fucked, and she just skips town?
Well, unless you want to hunt her down, then quite frankly, I think that's just a waste of time.
Of course it's a waste of time, I'm not gonna waste... You're right, I'm sorry, I'm just...
Don't worry about it. It's been a day.
All right. So
Sometimes I still hear her voice.
Laughing mockingly.
Mocking us for our pain.
So, we're gonna pause right there, and we're gonna go to a new map. Rin, you and your friend are walking down
All right.
the alleyway. You say this is an alleyway between two warehouses down by the docks.
A really dark alleyway.
Yeah, it's because you guys can't see shit.
Oh.
You guys aren't tokens on the map.
So, where are we going?
If you guys want, you can watch the stream to see what's happening. Or not.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. So, he says she should be just around here. As, Kimiko and Obachan step out of a doorway. There she is. He walks closer. And looks back at you. I love this. The hands is like, hey, what's going on here? Come on, let's go. He stops about here
And
bows.
yes, I bow. Following proper etiquette and all.
Yeah. He's gonna like, alright kid, this is your show, and he's just gonna back off. Obachan or Obasan gives you a glare. You know, her best like disapproving old woman glare. Her name is Mimi. Yeah, so Mimi gives you the disapproving look and says, I have been told many things.
Oh,
Do you want to know what those were?
that I'm a kinslayer. That I betrayed the family.
Among other things, yes. More concerning is that you actually drew down the local police.
On which occasion?
Just recently, in fact. We can't have that kind of thing being going on.
I'm aware.
Out of the corner of your eye, several figures appear. You know what
Do
has
we
to
need
happen
to do
now.
this? Do we need to do this way?
It is the way.
Maybe for you. Hey, can I spend a personal, like, not a... okay, can I... I'm going to DM you this.
Okay, cool.
Alex DMs you, I will buy you pizza. Just let me go, dude.
Bribe the DM with food. Go up a level. Oh. That's still playing. Whoops.
Yeah. Guys,
Actually,
since this seems to be mostly a RP session for the most part right now, can I spend a good boy point?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Sure.
Okay. Is that okay if I go with that, DM?
What do I say to this?
I mean, I feel like we're
It's not
about.
for fighting back either. It's not for fighting back either.
Smoke bomb.
No.
This is going to be random.
I'll say that you. I didn't expect you to actually spend any points. I'll say that you can.
All right.
That's what it's for. It's for subtly altering the narrative.
Yeah. All right. Mimi-sama. You may think I betrayed the family, but family means everything for me. And before they can even approach, I simply kneel down, grab a knife from under my kimono, and get into proper seppuku stance.
She kind of raises an eyebrow and then looks at your friend. And he just... You can't see what he does behind you, but he kind of... He must have made some gesture because she nods and says, "Very well. Kimiko, this is your sister. You shall have the honors." Kimiko steps forward, and she looks at you, and you can't tell if it's pity or disgust that mars her features. What you can tell, that she doesn't want to be here right now. And what are your last words?
My only request, my last request, is that the others that were with me, be left alone. I take full blame. I was the one that cut their throat. I was the one that committed this. It was my impulsiveness, not theirs.
And as you slit open your own belly, the last thing you see out of the corner of your eye is a flash of steel as Kimiko's blade comes down. And the last thing to go through your mind as your head falls is, you'll be with Haru soon. and the stage goes dark. Now we cut back to Shamrock and formerly.
Yo, I was just joking about Rin dying.
You get that feeling we missed something traumatic?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck.
everyone just feel like somebody died just now? That was so weird.
Yeah, it was just weird.
So, I was going to end it there. However, we still got some game time. That's enough time for Shamrock and formerly to decide where they're going to go from here on. I feel like we're going to lose a good portion of the players, or of the characters. Fritz and Maria are trying to do their own thing. And that's
I
fine.
mean, no. If the others are leaving, I'm leaving too.
Listen.
But I might ask them to NPC and then like make some new characters. So
Listen, it's like Rin said, it's all about family. Fast and Furious, let's go.
okay, so Shamrock and formerly, are you guys going to track down are you guys going to track down the leads to find Clover?
I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of my MO.
yeah.
That's going to take you out of country towards Venice.
Oh, I don't want to retire Shamrock yet.
You don't have to retire him. He could just go on the shelf for a while and then come back later.
I guess.
Edwin, are you gonna go with them,
Yeah.
or are you sticking around?
Edwin's still got his job at the library. He doesn't want to leave. He barely knows these fucking people. He doesn't know shit.
Nice little drinking party at Shamrock's place, and then just poof.
Okay, cool. So, we're gonna take a short break while we figure out what's gonna happen in the future. And meanwhile, let's get this back up here. There we go. Meanwhile, enjoy the hold music, everyone. So I just realized that I had the mics muted, so nothing got picked up by that. Oh well. So we're
Okay.
back, and the decision was that Maria is going to run her own. She's going to start her own crime syndicate. It's going to focus on setting up speakeasies and fucking over everyone else who's trying to set up their own speakeasies. Which means I have some very interesting plot threads I've been waiting to bring in. Edwin is going to stick around at the library doing God knows what. And Fritz,
Hey!
formerly, and Shamrock are going off to Venice to track down Clover and figure out what's going on with him. And since we're kind of at a stopping point, I'm just gonna call it here for tonight. It's an hour early, but thanks everyone for joining us for another episode of the Unsung City. Hopefully we'll be back next time with new characters.